Okay. Oh, God. Running over my frickin' headphone cord. All right, let's see. The problem with advice from your past self is that it's old news. You like it when Rand says y'all rock? You wish more people would say I rock? You do rock, silly hot man. Silly hot man? You shouldn't be silly hot man. You're silly hot man. You're hot and you rock. No, you rock. No, you rock. All right, let's figure this out. So, 4.5 cubic turbo fuel a minute is what these generators use. Sorry for sitting by these generators. It's probably freaking loud in headphones. RIP headphone users. I currently have, what did I say, 17 of these, I think? 76.5. I don't think I was making that much fuel. Unless I did my math wrong. Oh, why is this 18.8? I feel like that's a different number. That weird random number does not seem right. 18.8 cubic meters a second of turbo fuel. Does that sound right? 8.8? What are with these weird numbers? I'm just saying. If I did those all at full capacity, 18.8 times 4, 75.2. It's 18.75, use that. Okay, alright, well, it's 18.75 then. So if we had four full generators, it'd be the 75. And what was it, 4.5 times 17 we did? That was making it so we used up more than we were producing. So we actually have enough generators for the amount of fuel we're producing currently. But part of the reason I want to do this is I wanted to make more plastic. So I need to figure out, if I were to use residual plastic, how many more refineries that create residual plastic we would need to create, basically. So, how much more plastic do we need? $65 more plastic a minute is what we're looking to try to create. Doing that with residuals is probably going to be way too much fuel, honestly, but let me see. Here's my first fuel producer. I want to see how much plastic we're doing in a minute. So this creates 30 residual plastic a minute, or residual polymers, and that becomes how much plastic a minute? Takes 60 a minute. And it creates 30. Okay. So 2 of these can supply 1 of these guys, and it makes 20 of these guys per minute. If I want 60 more a minute, actually I want 65 more a minute, so maybe I gotta overclock something. Gosh, that's a lot of fuel generators. Why aren't you even running at 100%? That's what I want to know. Was our fuel backed up and that caused issues? It's got polymer resin, okay. Do I only have one of these going? Frickin' hell, fell. I probably just... God, I don't want to do a straight... Is there any other recipe for plastic production I can do? There's only the 2. This factory isn't satisfactory enough. 6 of 10. Well, I give your pun a 7 out of 10. What's up, NC Arauj? I guess your name is something Jerakin? I don't know how to say your name. Okay. So 2 of these guys creating polymer resin can supply 1 of these guys for polymer, for the polymer resin for the plastic. So if I wanted to make 60 more plastic a minute, I would need 3 more of these guys. Oh wait, no, we already have this one doing 20. So I need 2 more because that was 80 was from those guys. So I would need 2 more of these guys, which would mean 4 more refineries refining crude oil into fuel for the polymer resin. If I'm thinking right here. Oh, I have this one going too, but it's not going full speed. Why is that? I guess, do I have these like evenly split up between these guys maybe? That might be what I'm doing. Just NC. Also, you should make a nuclear reactor and don't worry about a radiation suit. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. Useful tip. A nurse goes to offer his pen to someone and pulls out a rectal thermometer instead. He thinks to himself, some a-hole has my pen. Yeah, all right. Okay. Oldie but a goodie. Never heard that one. Amazing. All right, so I have... This guy's making fuel, but this is just for the packaged one. And is it getting backed up again? This guy's getting backed up again. I just have to, like... I need, like, an auto flush. Is what I need for this thing. Every time this gets full, my, packaged fuel generating just stops. I don't know. There needs to be, like, an auto flush or a way to put that into the... Maybe they need to do a, fluid input for the awesome sink or something. Okay, so that one doesn't count. So we have 2 of these guys making fuel. Is that correct? So I would want 4 more of these guys making fuel to supply 2 more residual resin things making plastic, basically. So the resin's going to here to make the plastic. Residual plastic, yeah. I don't know why this is not working, giving me a percentage. I feel like anything that uses liquid, the percentage things don't work very well. So is this the one? This is for this build. Okay. So basically I would want to do 2 more builds like this right here. And then we'd send that fuel to more guys making super fuel or turbo fuel. And that would give me... That still wouldn't give me quite enough plastic. Now I need to figure out how much oil that would take. So, if I want to do 4 more refineries doing this... 60 times 4. 240. I would need 240 fuel a minute. I think I still have some fuel... oil. Fuel, I say oil. This is, I think, a full 300 a minute pipeline here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm currently using 120 of it. So... I hit minus, sorry. I frickin' hit minus. Yeah, I hit minus. Every time I hit minus on this thing, that's my button for muting, sorry. Alright, my bad. What I was trying to say is... I wish you could, build upgraded pipes. Because I currently... have 180 oil that I could use, and I need 240 for what I want to do. So I'd have to build a whole other pipeline to do this. Can I hit minus more often? Oh god, Christian. Rude, but sure. Alright, so... I need a 3rd oil line. Let me use up this oil line first. So basically 60, 120, 180. Oh crap, I gotta move all these down too. Grap. We do a refinery here. That'll be 180. Next one will be 240. And then so I could do... actually, do I have enough? Let me see here. Fuel. 60, 120, 180, 240. Actually, we have enough for all but one of the refineries we would need. All right, I need to move these pipes. Damn. Okay. All right. Let me. Basically, I want them to come around this way. Where's the stackable pipe thingy? Six. Have it come around this way instead. Those pipes look wonky to my right. Yeah, I know. It's because of the way stackable things work in this game that I disdain. The stackable pipes, the stackable supports, I hate the way they work in this game, so I just don't care. I'd already placed pipes, and I'd already placed the bottom pipes, and I need to place the ones on top of it, and you can't place stackable pipes on pre-existing pipes or the pre-existing pipe holder, which is stupid to me. It's the same thing with belts. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this entire thing, redo this entire thing here. Because, like, if I go like this, here's the reason. If I go like this and I'm trying to do one really long pipe, and I place this right here, guess what? If I want to do a stackable, I can't place it there. I can't, it doesn't snap on. So I have to do something stupid like this to get a pipe to go on top of it. It's really annoying. Reminds you of a story from your parents' generation about anatomy in the anatomical theater, standing there over a donut. Okay, I'm just not even going to read that. That's too long. Sorry. Sorry, Cthulhu. You got to short and sweet and to the point. Okay, so we're going to do... I'll get rid of that. I'll replace it. So basically, what I'll do is this to get the length that I want. Where is it? Max out. Max out right here. There's a benefit for the rest of chat. Okay, great. Okay, so if I do that, I can hook these up better. The good thing I will say is at least I don't have to get these to go in the right direction like I have to do with belts. There. Okay. Okay. Just going to interrupt my oil flow for a bit here once I do this, but also make it look a little better. So... will I be able to reach this? This. Damn. I better plug this one in now. So the bottom guy over here will be there, there. Is that right? Yes, that should be good. Actually, no, it's not good because of the wonkiness of this one. Have those be floating pipes. Game gives you 3 flax. You really shouldn't have. Okay, nice. Okay, so this guy... what? That guy needs to go there. I just connected the wrong thing. Okay. Make sure this empties out, though. Okay, good. Okay. So this guy needs to be connected to this guy. Actually, I want to empty this out. So I'm going to do this to this for now. And I'm going to get rid of the other one I'm going to connect, which is this guy. That will just use up oil and not waste resources. Resources. So there. And this should empty out, I believe. Yeah. Pretty much emptied out here. At this rate, my base will look steampunk. Does it not already look steampunk? There's steam stuff all over the place. Steam power. I mean, I guess all this, like, oil power and stuff is actual steam power, since it's oil creating heat for steam, I guess is how that works, right? Okay. Make sure these both have stuff in them, yeah. Yeah. And it should be 30 a minute. I might need to check these. I'll check when I go back, but both of these should have 30 a minute. Really? 22? Oh, man. Damn it. I really hate this head lift thing. This was working before. I mean, I need to put another one here, I guess. Actually, let me not do it that. I'm going to need another power line. Okay, with that going. There we go. It's the looks, the pipes. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, so that. 300 minute, very nice. Let me check the head lift on this one then. I wonder if I need another... I might need another pump on that guy. Fun with pipes. $18.9. So this one's good. Not exceeding its maximum head lift. 300 a minute. I still am a little confused that one of those pipes was not completely full. Maybe just because I replaced pipes and it needed time to refill. Okay, well, it says it's got the max flow rate. Yeah, that one's completely full. Then starting here, it's not completely full. I wonder if I need a... It's going down, so I shouldn't need a pump, right? Going down, I don't think it should need a pump. Let me just check. Like, shouldn't this be full? Am I crazy? Now this one's not full. It's almost like it wasn't flowing like it needed to. I only need before it goes up. Well, you know, it goes up right here. Maybe this is the issue. Let me do, this goes up a little bit. Let me do a pump right in these two places. So change this piping a little bit. That goes down, and do I have a pump down below that area? Ooh, I might need a pump down below that area too. We do a couple pumps here. So that one's got some head lift there. Feel like that should be enough, but I just don't know. It's hard to tell with these things. Just use waste extra power just to make sure. I don't want my oil flow to be borked because I don't have enough pumps. Feels like too much. I agree. I agree. It does feel like too much. But let me plug them in and see what the head lift looks like. That one's close to 10. Okay. A rise does not need a pump. Usually a rise of about 10 meters needs a pump. I know, but 10 meters, you have to like place a foundation there to get the exact thing. 4.2. 3.7. Probably if I have just those. Let me see what happens if I take these away. You must have a blockage. Who is the last to flush? Oh my god. 9.8. 9.2. Okay. I think that should be good, right? I think that should be good. Let me... As long as we're getting oil to where they're going, we should be good, I think. So let me check these pipes. If these pipes have oil, we should be good, I think. The flow rate's low, but it might be because there's nowhere for that to go. All right, I think we're good. Let me check. I had enough for 60, 120, 180, 240. One more of these guys, and I'd have enough for this. I'd need to do another pipe of oil to have enough oil for the next... For the one more, which is what I would want to do for the plastic that I'd want to create, so... Alright, so let's get this refinery going. This is probably not the best way to create extra plastic, but I hate dealing with the other byproducts of actual plastic production, because I have to build a bunch of coal generators to throw that coal in, plus water. This, at least, I would just add the residual polymers plus water, and I get right to plastic. So, I think that's what I'm going to do to get the rest of my plastic, because this also gives me fuel for power. I think that's what we're going to do here. So here, and I think we went 1, 2 for this one. Or is this one I think this one was the max height. Yeah, I think that looks straight. Okay. So there. There. I got a lot of copper sheets on me to do all this piping. There. There. And there. If the factory is thirsty, black gold is the answer. That's right. Can never have enough black gold. Okay. And so that's all the oil, that's all the stuff that our current oil can... Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. That was a funny wraparound, okay. Okay. That's all the fuel that we can create that our oil can support currently. So, this guy's already plugged in and doing his thing, right? Yes, so these three. So 2 of these are going to go into one refinery. That one plus another one's going to go into another refinery. So I need to set up those refineries. Which one would be right here? Add concrete. Okay. Can I make the refinery without concrete? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. And I'm out of motors. So I need concrete and I need motors and probably more copper sheets because I have a feeling I'm going to need to get a whole other oil line going here. So you're going to make residual plastic, sir. Actually, no, I could have kept this guy here. That's fine. It's this guy right here. That goes across here. Okay, so motors and... Actually, I probably need to get a bunch of materials, so let's just go back and get some of those. All right. So this will... When I do... I might actually even want to do one extra one, because I really want to get more plastic than we need, so that we're banking plastic. Which I think we're banking... Well, actually, we probably shouldn't be banking any plastic, since we're using more than we're producing for on computers. I don't think we're banking plastic. I think we're banking rubber, but not plastic. It's the American way. Black gold. Texas tea. Some other name for black, for oil. Okay, so sorts. Let's put these animal pieces in here. These strange pieces of animals that we have. Not that. Okay, I got some screws I can put in our whatchamacallit. I know we're not working on getting this thing set up, but all this work that we're doing is gonna be working towards getting the tier 7 and 8 stuff. So that's why I'm taking so much time to work on something that's not exactly working towards my tech upgrades. So all these random things there, and screws. I don't need screws for refineries. For oil extractor, nope. I just need a bunch of motors, industrial things, and a couple other things. So what am I low on? Iron rods, regular plates, steel pipes, lots of steel pipage stuff. Fill up this. Okay, steel pipes. Let's go 4 stacks of those guys. We need a bunch of concrete, which is right up over Chion. Right up over Horo. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we needed motors. What about cables? How are we doing on cables? Need some more cables. Okay. And industrial beams. I like that our production of industrial beams is looking really good. Every time I come back, I have plenty to grab. I like that very much. Two stacks of motors. Require concrete, rubber. Oh, I wanted to get iron rods. I did want to check, do we have any plastic banking at all? Yeah, I was thinking we shouldn't. So, whoa, what? Okay, I think that is an issue of these things going to the wrong place. 'Cause all that plastic should not actually be doing that. If I do this, it should start putting all that stuff in here, I think, right? No, actually that won't do anything. Okay. It should be coming in, then going across, then going down, then going out. I probably at some point it got messed up the direction it was supposed to go or something. I don't know. Alright, let's go pick up iron, what are you called? Iron rods. Oh, I should grab... I'm gonna do another pipeline. I'm gonna need a lot of copper sheets. Let me fill up the rest of my inventory with copper sheets here. Copper sheets are... I forget if they're this level or next one. There they are. See ya, copper sheets. I see ya. All right, let's go use the Texas Tea Black Gold. Longhorn country. Woo! I haven't visited Cookie for a while. Sorry, Cookie. I'm neglecting you. I'm not a good dog mom. Take the tube. Damn it. I forgot. Yep, good call. I have a tube. Thank you for the reminder. Other names for oil: fossil fuel, earth lube, or was that just crude? Let's see what you did there. Earth lube. I like it though. Earth lube. Laggy Lagtown. Holy crap, lag. Look at that beautiful waterfall over there. Isn't that good? Doesn't that look good? Looks pretty. Pretty game this is. Oh, gotta hold forward to go faster here. Wow, look at all this refining we're doing. That's crazy. Wouldn't magma be earth lube? You know, there's multiple types of lubes. There's not only one type of lube. Let me change this up a little bit here. Only took you 200 hours to get them all. Get all of what? I feel like this is still not lined up how I want it to be. Okay, that's just gonna overlap and I'm gonna be like, fine. And I fell, immediately fell. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's not gonna bother me, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna keep me up late at night, sure. All ships won on easy. Oh. Well, that was out of nowhere. Did you say that earlier? I don't see another message from you, Explosive Ash. Okay. Never thought of magma as earth lube, but it really is tectonic plate lube. Tectonic plate lube. Alright, so we needed one more of these guys, right? This is... Yes, the second one for this guy. So here... Alright, so that will be this one right here. Refinery. Residual plastic. But yeah, grats. Grats on your all ships won on easy. That's a great achievement. Magma is the cooling liquid, believe it or not. Yeah, that's crazy. Liquid hot magma to cool the Earth's... I don't know, cool the core, I guess? Because the core would be, like, super ridiculously hot, and that's the liquid rock coming off of it or something. Okay, so we would need one more. We just don't have the oil to support it, but let's place the refinery. I'm not going to set it yet because I'm going to need more oil for that, I believe. Okay, so this is going to be fuel. And fuel. And the fuel that we're making from here is going to need to be turned into more turbo fuel. This will be some fun tubing here. Is that this one's going to be 2? Yeah. So we're going to have 4 guys making fuel, which is 120 fuel per second. 120. I need to figure out how many refineries for this fuel. I'm going to need 120 divided by... Here's the underclocked one. Was it 22.5, I think? 120 divided by 22.5. 5.33. So either do 6 refineries or 5 with one of them overclocked. Okay. It's a lot of refineries. Alright, alright. Let's get all this set up. So it's 5 or 6 of these guys. Let's see here. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that would be right. Damn it. The mantle is not made of magma in reality. It was more of a joke. Okay. You making jokes? You never make those. Okay, this across here. Okay. I kid, of course. So let's see here. So we do refinery. Do it this way to line it up. So green will be out this way. There. Skip one. Right there, I think. And there. Right there. God, did I get enough motors? Is that right? I think that's right. All right, looks like we got enough. Okay. You were perusing the interwebs for those Vulcan Mantis ran and played with early in the week. Wanted to try them out yourself. Then you got lost in the stream. Chilled out your motivation. So what we do on the stream. We make everybody forget what they were actually going to do and just watch the stream. You will watch the stream. You don't want to go play video games yourself. You just want to relax here all day. Alright, let's get this set up. So basically it would be this here. And then get our walkway set up. There. There. Looks good. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Better than Cats. I'll watch it again and again. Better than Cats. Alright, so this is going to be turbo fuel, which we have the compacted coal. So this compacted coal was originally supplying fuel for our coal generators, so we are going to be stealing it from there, which is actually fine. I might actually want to unplug it from my... unplug some of my coal generators since I'm not really using them anymore. Or they're not my main source of power anymore, I guess. Turbo fuel. Turbo fuel. Turbo fuel. And the last guy here. Turbo fuel. Give myself somewhere to walk here. Alright, there we go. So, how do we want to do this? I wonder if I should set up the fuel generators as well. That way, I don't want... because plastic gets stopped being produced if the end thing is not being used up. If the end resource is not being used up. So do I want to make all the fuel generators I even need for this? Because how much of this stuff are we making? I'm wondering if one pipe, if I can pump it into the current pipe we have, and it'll be enough capacity in the pipe. So it'd be 18.8 or 18.75 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I think one pipe should be fine for that, right? 10 times 18.75. Yeah. So we could put this all into one pipe and then just add the generators. So if I'm doing 10 of these guys, 187.5, that's how much... Oh, well, a little less than that, but that's how much turbo fuel we'll be creating a minute. This guy's underclocked. Oh, that's the one I just underclocked, yeah. I probably should not underclock it. Because all underclocking does... That's... Yeah, let's not underclock this, actually. Cats the Musical or Cats the Portal to the Hell Dimension, the 2019 motion picture. You're referencing an old SNL skit where John Lovitz is a hypnotist. Everyone leaving the show is interviewed saying the exact same monotone phrase. So, Cats the Musical on Broadway. Okay, nice, nice. I think I vaguely got that reference, actually. Okay, so 187.5 divided by 4.5. 42 fuel generators. All right, let's get the entire infrastructure built. 42 fuel generators. We're gonna have so much freaking power. All right, let's make the ones we can. Well, actually, I need so many motors and things. You're old. There is that. Most of us are pretty old in here. Was Greg? So, but if you're referencing a John Lovitz, John Lovitz SNL. That's you might have some of us beat. You know what? I think I want to have a second row around here. So I think I want this to come around to a second row here. Because 41, that's actually pretty even with being 4 full rows here. So, all right, first thing we've got to do is foundation building then. Hey, what's up? Likeable party. You're back. How's the day been? It's been pretty good. Been pretty good. Alright, so let's figure out the placement on this. So I want the back to be... What the hell I just pressed? The back to be lined up like this guy. So halfway... The back to be halfway here. So fuel generator... Something like that. Does that look even? That looks even. Ooh, that sound. Gadooshk. Can I make one more to get a range on it? I can't. But I can see that this takes up 1, 2, 3 foundations. So it'd be a space. I have 1 space in between these guys. Actually, I have 2 space between. Okay. Space between. So to make it even, this is going to be a giant build. I didn't know that this is what I was going to be building today. So there's 2. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And this will be the other fuel generator on the other side. So to use up all our concrete, then we're going to have to go get a lot of concrete, a lot of frickin' motors, and a lot of the other stuff for fuel generators. So I'm going to do this way. Once we get all our concrete where we do the fast way, we'll do that. You're not in a country that can actually watch SNL, Cthulhu. Reference the last stream, most of us were born before movable type. No. No. Wait. Was that the thing that you said was back in the 1400s? God, I hope none of us were born then. Actually, God, I hope somebody was, because they'd be like a vampire or a Highlander. Who in the trad is a Highlander? There can be only one. Can you put swag sensors in a factory? Well, we're kind of doing swag power right now. Because we're basically doubling the amount of power. We're about to double the amount of power we're currently creating, and I'm not even using... I'm using about 4/5 of the current power, maybe something like that. So, if I'm going to make about 30 more generators, how many motors would that be? 30 times 15. 450 motors. Oh wait, I can do this thing. So put this up to 30. There. 30 generators. That's the good way to do that. I keep forgetting that you can do that. That's a lot of frickin' motors. I remembered. I finally remembered. I remembered the plus button. Problem is I need the concrete first, so I probably won't be able to get all these materials and the concrete I need to make this build. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the concrete first. We'll get the concrete enough to make like a couple of these guys. So I can get the foundations laid. Alright, so most of this stuff is up on the other floors up here. I should have lots and lots of rubber. That should be no problem, yeah. We're barely using that for anything. We'll just go 2 stacks there. Motors. Stacks there. Heavy modular frames. Quick wire. Is this quick wire? That's copper wire. I want to fill up the rest of the stuff with this, but we'll go like 1, 2. I'm not even sure if that'll be enough concrete. Computers and heavy modular frames and quick wire. Here's the quick wire. I swear these things look really cool. What are these guys? AI limiters. Those look really cool. Upper sheets. Yeah. There, and there we go. Whee! Movable type is older than the printing press. It was invented around 1000 CE in modern-day China. All right, yeah, most of us are about... We're all Highlanders here. Everybody is immortal. We are immortal. Yeah, who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? We are all the subject of Queen's amazing soundtrack from Highlander. Not that old, but my granny grew up in a house without indoor plumbing. That's right. Still building. That's right, we are still building. We will build until we die. God, I think I need to put like an extra entrance on this to make it scoot you along faster. Rand, as a hopefully helpful observer, you can create a storage crate or 2 at your refineries. Stock it with your current inventory before you go back. Ah, that would be a good idea. If I need to go back again, that's a great plan. Remind me to do that, because I will probably forget. But yes, that's a great suggestion. All right, let me finish the frame, and then I can go through the middle to create the quick lay foundation. Quick foundation laying. Yeah, so go here, 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 here. Here. All right, so now that we got that, we just need to go in the middle. What is it? What was it, 11 that we can reach to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So somewhere around here, I should be able to do. Let me get. I think it's 2 down. See if this is right. See if we got the placement right. Yep, that should be good. Now it's going to be just getting to a range where I can reach it. Hey, there we go. Beautiful. Woohoo! Look at the hat. Speed building. Only problem is I can't reach... Oh, I can reach these ones too. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. For those who want to know how to build a new floor really fast, the great tip that... I keep forgetting. Who was it that gave us this tip? I don't know if it was FRD, but it was FRD or... I think it was Factoid, I think was the one who told me about it. Probably a lot of people know about this, but... super useful. And it looks cool. And that's the most important thing. Oh, what am I building? I am... This may look weird. I'm building another floor for a whole bunch more fuel generators because I want more plastic. Basically, in order to get more plastic for my computer thing to get to work at 100%, I am creating a crap ton of residual plastic from fuel production, and I am going to throw that extra fuel into a bunch of generators. So that is currently what I'm working on. Very complicated build just to get a bunch more plastic, because I don't want to do, I don't want to have to deal with all the residual coal, coke stuff. So I'd rather deal with the residual fuel that gives me power, because at least that's something useful that we can use. So, okay. So does that make sense what I just said? Okay, so I want this to be right in the middle of here. Is that right? Right at the edge? Beautiful. Okay, great. I think that was Factoid. You need to use more power to use more fuel. Well, if I have generators to put it into, it'll throw the it'll create the power. Even if I'm not using the power, it'll still use the liquid in there. Pretty sure. I don't think I'm wrong about that. Okay, so where does it line up with the next one? I should give me a green line. Okay, it didn't give me a green line. Just use more fuel. America. That's right. America. 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 Okay, so that's all those we can create. Could try the awesome sink. I can't awesome sink the fuel. Besides, I want the power. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna be creating a bunch of turbo fuel, and if I don't have a place for that turbo fuel to go, it's gonna back up, because these things run. It's not like these things stopped working, right? I don't know. I'm gonna be creating a lot of fuel. I want to place it somewhere. It's just I'm doing it this way, even if it's not the most efficient way to use stuff. It's fine. Do I have enough space to get the rest of what we need? 1,300 rubber, possibly not. So let's do the chest thing. Yeah. Of course, stuff I don't need in here for now. And that should be plenty of space, hopefully, to get the rest of these things, maybe? One stack of some things. What's up, Cruel Angel? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Generators will use up as much fuel as you send to it, right? That's kind of how it works. The whole, like... It doesn't have to do with how much power your factory is using. It has to do with how much resource you send to it, right? If you send it enough resource, it'll use that fuel to create power. The way power capacity is weird, it doesn't use those resources, just power capacity. If there's no power usage demand, they don't use resources. No, I don't think that's right. I think we've talked about this before. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to do with the power usage. It has to do with the power, the resource you're supplying to the... God, maybe I didn't make enough space. The amount of power you're sending to the generator. God, I'm not gonna have enough space. Okay, get the quick wire. You just learned that you're COVID negative. Nice, you actually got tested, huh? Well, cool, congrats on that. I am glad to hear that. I mean, from what I hear, it's just a matter of time before everybody, right? Eventually, we're all gonna get it. But, you know, putting it off as long as possible is good, I guess. Alright, computers and heavy modular frames. We're gonna have to make one more trip, sadly, because I just can't quite get everything. But that's fine. That's fine. He's positive, he's negative, which makes him positive. It was uncomfortable, huh? Want to have to, like, stick a swab, like, way up in your nose or something? Hopefully it's your nose and not, you know, what was talking about anal probing earlier. Hopefully it's not that. No, an impair number of negatives makes me negative. Impair. I don't know what that word is. Yeah. I may be way overproducing these fuel generators, but I'm hoping that what we're doing will balance out with the amount of things the amount of the stuff we're going to be producing, basically. All right, fuel generator. Okay, so it'd be here, right there. I just love that sound. Super satisfying. And there. And then 2 spaces, so it should be... let's go all the way down here so we get the green line here. Imp hair, maybe Rand could have that on his character sheet for D&D. Imp hair. Imp hair. What do you do with imp hair? It sounds like an ingredient for frickin' boil, toil, and trouble. What is that? How does that go? That whole witch incantation for making, I don't know, a love potion or something. Boil, toil, and trouble, whatever that goes. You use it to string your loot. Oh. Really? Okay. Oh, so you're being... So I could use impair as loot string. Does it give my loot magical properties or something cool? Sounds pretty awesome. Yeah. There we go. So I do have enough resources. I just queued up too many, more than I needed, I think. Well, I might need a couple more. We'll see, I guess. Just makes your loot smell funny. No magic to it. Nah, your loot just smells funny. Damn, okay. All right. So I'm going to not plug this into the turbo fuel until I have it, the turbo fuel producing, but I do want to get the tubes set up here. I do want to get a series of tubes set up. So I should be able to grab the rest of this, right? Take all? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so we will kind of have this wrap its way around here, I guess. Go all the way to the top. It'll be the easiest way to do it. So right it like this corner here. And now that I had that set up, I'm going to disconnect this guy, because I can just connect it once I'm ready to plug it all in. And then we turn this. This one is backwards. No. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Was that the wrong guy here? Okay, so it'd be this guy. Macbeth sure could have used some impair to liven it up a little. Could test it out by not attaching your new power setup to your grid to see if it runs. Test it out by not attaching your new power setup to your grid to see if it runs. I don't quite know what that means. Alright, so we're going to just run this all the way down. Plug it all in. Plug it in, plug it in. There. There. And I'm going to not forget to plug all this in like I did on my other one the first time. Of course, I'll probably forget to plug the source in once I get this all built and not have the fuel going in. I don't know if I'm going to finish this build today. I might have time to finish it today. We'll see. Okay, there. Okay. Alright, we'll get all these set up, then we'll plug them in. No power draw on the new generator. See if it uses fuel with no draw. So you're saying plug these in. If it uses fuel with no draw. Oh, I don't know if there's a way to do that, because I have to... Oh, well, okay, yeah, I could plug in the fuel, but have the power lines not connected to my main grid, is what you're saying. That's how we could test it. Is that what you're saying? Basically, plug these into power lines that are not plugged into any machines to use them. Alright, maybe we can test that. Try that out. A little afraid of running out of fuel for a bit and it messing up my stuff, but I guess we can try that. Let's, well, there's an easy way to test it. Just unplug these guys to my main power grid, and I think I've done that before. So currently this is running 67%, but I think that has to do with how much fuel it's getting, not with anything else. So if I just unplug this, everything shuts down over there. It's still running, right? There's just no draw on it. So it's running, it's using the fuel, even though the power's not going anywhere. It's weird that it says efficiency 0. So it's gonna run. It's gonna run. It's just, it's confusing. The efficiency numbers on the generators are confusing. Crap. Okay, there we go. Like I just wrecked my entire system, but now we're good. We're good. Okay. So it'll, as long as it has fuel, it'll be using the fuel. That's what it looks like that confirms. Even if there's nothing drawing the power. Do or do not, there is no try. Well, we did it. We did it. I'll have to plug all these guys into power lines. You have most of the witch's ingredients from the witch scene in your cupboard. Really? Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. That's what it is. Are you making... What is the witch making in... Is it Macbeth? Plenty of hand washing in Macbeth, though. That's... You know, we can learn from Macbeth about the whole... hand washing for COVID thing, I guess. Alright, how did I set up the power lines on this side? I had them between the guys on this side, plugged in 1 across the way and 2 this way. That looks like that works, so... Alright, so this guy I can grab off of. And go all the way down. Let's go down over like here. Okay. And then we did it here. Wait a second. So that was going... Oh, one on each side and then across the next one. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. So it goes to this guy, and then goes to the next one. You haven't played this game in like a year. It looks like it's changed a lot. There's a lot of new stuff. And I purposely didn't play it for a year because I was really excited about the game and didn't want to burn out like I did for Subnautica, but I've really enjoyed the new stuff. Lots of cool new stuff to play with. We have a train. We have a train. They have a cave troll, and I have a train. Lots of cool new stuff in the game. You just had the scene in my mind where the Yoda quote is interrupted by Shia LaBeouf's "Just do it!" Do or do not. There is no try. And Shia LaBeouf just busts through the wall like the frickin' Kool-Aid man. Just do it! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, just do it! There is no try, just do! It's a good scene. Sounds like a Saturday Night Live scene right there. And scene. And scene. Okay, so that should be all those guys plugged in. We don't have fuel for it because we're getting this all set up before we actually make the fuel. You unplugged your fuel generator from pipeline and power line. It's online with 0% efficiency and fuel amount isn't going down. Well, my generator was working, so I don't know. I don't know if FRD dot. I don't know if my supply was going down, but it was doing this. It says 0% efficiency, but it was still doing this. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Update, you can't find such a mashup. Oh, so sad. Exactly the same. That's why you're not playing Subnautica Below Zero 2. Yeah, I'm not playing that until it's fully released, because I definitely got on the first one from playing too much in early access. All right, so, but we're going to continue what we're doing. Again, this is all just to make plastic. What's the order we want to do this in? I guess we get the fuel. Let me figure out water. Water, the most annoying part of this. So 20 per minute water for... Did I get all the generators I needed for the plastic production? I just needed 2, right? Yes. So I need 40 water per minute. The current tube is using... Hopefully it's... What am I grabbed off of? This water. That's fuel. It's this water guy. So that's using 20, and I pulled off of this guy. I think I can just pull off of this guy, because I think this guy's only supplying 2 things with water. God, I can't see. The tube's going through the ground. Okay. That is supplying some of my coal generators, but I think I unplugged some of those coal generators. I think the main issue is coke backing up. Right? If we're not using this water up, is the coke backing up? And if coke backs up, then our plastic production backs up. So I might need to do more water, because I haven't done math on the water for this. Let's just do like a couple water pumps, just to make sure. I don't want to mess up any of my current builds by being lazy. I could sink the coke. It's true, I could sink the coke instead. And I have a sink over here for the coke that's actually for overflow, for coke overflow, which is currently doing stuff. You talk to Windows support about the fuel generator issue. They suggest you check your connections, restart. If problem persists, remove cookies and clear your cache. Cool. Is there an endgame for this yet, or is it still just sandbox? There is a final tech that you can get to, but it's basically sandbox. There's no you beat the game final, what's the word? Final objective thing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the last 6 generators that are using coke, and I'm going to disconnect those and remove them, and then make sure that my overflow can handle the extra coke going through, because I want that water to be used for fuel generator stuff. So I'm going to disconnect those final generators just to have access to the water. That's what I'm going to do. So it's this water line here. So starting at this generator here. And currently, they're not getting much coke anyway, so let's start from the end over here. Oh, well, they're full of coke. Okay. It's a pretty game. It's a very pretty game. Love the visuals. The graphics on this game are really well done. Let's check our power as we do this, though. I still have like 2,000 power to play with, so 75 watts times 6. We should be fine if I get rid of all this. Problem is I'm gonna end up with way more coke. Yeah, we're gonna drop some stuff on the ground. We'll have to put a chest. All right, let's see which is the last one. I am the last one. You are the last one. Okay. So that will stop coke. I think I set up a chest that I could throw stuff in here, hopefully. Needs zombies attacking in this game. You're thinking of Minecraft again. Getting confused with Minecraft. This is not Minecraft, so... Okay, I can't throw stuff in here. Sort. Full coke. Alright, so that's a couple stacks of coal coke. Let me put, just to... I'm gonna do what we did earlier. Organization. Chest. So I can throw some stuff in here. I have a lot more rubber than I needed. You know what? Just freaking throw the rubber in here, actually. It's fine. Okay. Alright, so let's break that stuff down. Let me also make sure this is the white power line, the white water line. Because that water line is the one we pulled off of, this top one. And this top, this one here should be the one that I just disconnected. Top one on the right there. Top one on the right, and it is now disconnected. Okay, good. Let's unplug all this stuff. Minecraft. Especially titles like Left 4 Dead. All games could have been improved by a light sprinkling of zombies. Okay, hopefully we're not dropping stuff on the ground while we do this. Okay. I'm getting some lag here. Okay. Deconstructing all these, what we should see happen, I believe, is more coke. More coal coke going into our sink, our awesome sink. What the hell is that? Random pipe, okay. Should see more coal coke going in there. Let me grab... Oops. You're working on some hyperspace switcher scripts. Oh, okay. Cool. To make it easier to swap from one to the other? That's cool. Alright, am I filled up with stuff? Okay, let's... Just to Just to not leave a bunch of crap lying around like I often do in auction not included. I'm going to totally break this stuff down before going working on what we're doing. And let's go see if we have more coke. Because we have overflow. So that's backed up. So we're seeing overflow. Hopefully it won't create so much that our overflow won't be able to handle it. And I think one way we can make sure that that won't be an issue is if we upgrade the belts. Just upgrade the belts, man. Okay. There we go. That should hopefully solve any issues we have with overflowing stuff. So, what do I have a lot of? So I'll throw a little more rubber in there. All right, let's go finish cleaning this up. I have a lot of wire or cables. Go finish cleaning this up. And then we will get back to hopefully getting all these fuel generators and the fuel, plastic, and generator setup done. I could use that on FTL days. What's that? Error checking to reduce salt. Oh, to reduce salt levels. Use that on FTL days, yeah. Everything's better with more Coke. Coca-Cola. Yeah, totally. We're not talking about anything else here. Definitely talking about Coca-Cola. Although I did see a thing on Facebook about Texans are all in horror because of COVID. There's a Dr. Pepper shortage. I was like, well, glad I don't drink Dr. Pepper, I guess. Oh no, not a Dr. Pepper shortage. What will we do? Oh my lag. There we go. What's up, Plunder Pig? We had a high school English teacher that thought that before they took him away. What, that you could never have enough Coke, or that everything's better with Coke? The Clapton song doesn't lie. Cherry Coke is a weirder can. Okay. Alright, so sorts. Where's that we got? Okay. Can I grab all this stuff? Take all. Okay, good. Throw that in there. Alright, we should be good. So that should now allow me to not actually have to go get another water pump. With that, I think we're good to just grab off of the water line we have. We just reduced the water usage by a lot. How much? I don't know. I'm not going to do the math right now. I'm just going to plug these water pipes into where I need them to go. So definitely got spaghetti pipes down here. Okay. This is the water line, so let me do a split off of here. There. I'm gonna go over to, it's gonna be over here somewhere. Okay. First day of school. Oh, was today our first day back to school? Crazy. Water and water. So it's these two here. Gosh, been seeing so much stuff about people being freaked out about going back to school because of COVID stuff. I hope everybody stay safe. That's what I'll say. Just stay safe. Okay, what I can do is go across to right around over here, I think. Kids were occupied at least for a couple hours of the day, so you could attend more meetings. COVID meetings, I would guess. I don't know. Okay, so that'll be there. That'll be there. So this is going to be for water. I'm going to do... That goes through. I don't want it to go through, so I'm going to turn it like this. There. Well, now that pipe looked funky, but okay, that works. That go through, that kind of goes through as well. Be negative like me. Be COVID negative, just like Cruel Angel. All right, is this flow rate gonna work from this pump? I feel like I could probably do, it's not a lot left. If I do a pump here, hopefully that would be enough. It's like all overlapping and stuff, but I don't really care. This I don't care about, and totally not gonna let it bother me. See what this kind of head lift says. Looks like that should be plenty for these two guys, right? Looks pretty good. It's full of water. Okay, good. All right, so that's that. All this I'm doing, I don't actually have quite enough oil for, so I think this will be fine, though, with what I'm doing. Okay. No, anything but the Dr. Pepper. Anything but Dr. Pepper. All right, so this is going to be creating fuel that we combine with a bug in my face to go into where? These guys up here. How did I do that before? I had a tank that it looks like I didn't leave space for, but I think I could put one in here. So yeah, I think I want a tank for each of these guys. Yeah, if I do something like a fluid buffer. Buffer, I just met her. Does it matter which way these face? I don't think that matters. Yeah, I think, yeah, in or out. Okay, good. And then this one right here. And that would flow into these guys up here. Looks like I actually set this up to do more. I want to plug those into this one, or do I want to have it be completely separate? Maybe it's best if I have it be separate. How much fluid? How much fluid? That sounds like a question a doctor would ask. I have to combine all this into here. You know what? Maybe I combine these four into one. Maybe I'll do that. I'll combine these four into one. It's on a slightly separate line than the other one. Keep track. So fluid buffer here. Right there, I believe. Okay. And so these four... this is going to be interesting. How did I do it? I had it go... I actually left space for these, didn't I? Oh, okay, I kind of went up and around. Okay, that's fine. Let's do, put the vertical lifts in place, though, too, just to make sure these are in place. So I'll be that way. Oh, God, power line's in the way. Plug that in. That. Alright, I unplugged this guy. This is a mess down here. Big old mess. Oh, come on, come on. Here. And there. Okay, that should be out of the way. Okay. You can definitely tell I didn't plan this from scratch like I did my my actual factory. Definitely Spaghetti Town over here. Want to take me to Spaghetti Town? Want to take me to Spaghetti Town? Spaghetti Town sounds like a cool place to hang out. I want to go Spaghetti Town. Okay, so we're gonna go this tube. Go up there. And across to... How are we going to make this work? I think I need a dude here to make this work. And I'm going to need a little bit of space, like halfway between there. Maybe that will work. This might get a little funky. Funky town. Okay, so that would work. Can I do that? Oh, this should work, actually. If I do, like, this. Yeah, maybe not like that. If I go straight down, it will be better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That can go into there. I just need this to go across here, so we need to do something like this guy up to there. I get it high enough that that won't get in the way of this. No. I need you to, like, go straight up. And how do I do that? I think I have to go. I have to pre-build a thing here. I think I gotta do something like this. Have the tube go across. Put this in place. Plug it in. And that'll let me do this. Should be that way, I believe. Okay, so that should work. Then, kind of goofy extra steps, we do this. Okay. This into there. We do this guy. We do this guy. That goes into there. That goes into there. And that should pump out the fuel, then we can take to the other things. Grass cutting time for you, Silly Hat Man. Best time of the week. You'll see you later. Alright, have a good one, Silly Hat Man. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Dangerous to go alone. Take Kusanagi no Tsutsurugi. Yeah, take that thing, person. Yeah, can't put that in there. Okay, so... this will be the tube that will supply for these guys along here. The tube of fuel. There. Okay. Okay. I will definitely need a pump down here. That's for sure. What a complicated build we are doing here. Alright, I need a power line for this guy. Power line right there. Can I just sneak you through here? Can. There. It's definitely Spaghetti Town, trying to just get all this put together real fast. Lots of stuff goes there. Must be a big place. What are you talking about? What place? Okay, so this one be there and into there, because that'll be the end of that line. Spaghetti Town. Oh, Spaghetti Town, best town. And so what I'm gonna do actually is this. Have this go across. 1, 2, take me to Spaghetti Town. 1, 2, take me to Spaghetti Town. Tasty Town. Spaghetti Town, also known as Tasty Town. Okay. Then we do these guys. Let's straight across. Yep. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna be out of copper sheets, man. I know I'm kind of rushing through this build, but I really, if I can get it done today, I'd be very happy, because then next time we play, we would be able to work on automating some stuff that I've been kind of wanting to do, but just haven't gotten to yet because I've been working on other projects. So, all right. Okay, so I need more copper sheets. I need to get rid of some crap because I think I have more stuff for fuel generators than I'm probably needed. Yeah. I don't know if I have time to finish this. We're getting close, though. We're getting close. Go copper sheets. Go get those copper sheets. First you go to Spaghetti Town. And then after you've had Spaghetti Town, then you go to Cookie Town for dessert. And if you like that sort of thing, with Spaghetti Town, you can have a side of wine highway or something. I don't know. Wine and spaghetti surely goes well together, I guess. Alright. We'll throw a bunch of stuff in the awesome sink to make some room. Copper stuff. Copper sheets is what we need. Just I think up on the 3rd floor, I believe. Okay. Lots of motors. Lots of rubber. Sort. Wow, yeah, we got a lot of motors. Too many, you might say. I did use up most of my modular frames, though. We'll grab a couple modular frames. The regular modular frames down here. Yep. Over here. Next time we play, I might want to check... recheck the places where I tried to fix the efficiency today and see if they're at 100% after having run through a bunch of cycles. Be curious to see. I think copper sheets and heavy modular frames should be up here. Alright, we're getting into this storage. That's cool. Copper sheets. And you know what, I should probably get some steel tubes as well. We're using a lot of steel tubes for pipe stuff. God, this lag, though. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Okay. Oh, what? Where can I look to not be lagging like crazy? I don't know where I can look. So crazy laggy. Okay, steel tubes are right down here. Avert your eyes from the lag. Okay, that should be good. Your greatest first would... My greatest first world problem of a long time. You have too much chanterelle. You can barely keep up with eating them. Chanterelle. Are those are mushrooms? People just don't seem to have the sense to pick them. Chanterelles are mushrooms, right? I'm not a mushroom person. Like many things that grow in the ground. I don't eat those things, so... Not super familiar with what that entails. Do. Oh, come on. Why are we so slow? I'm holding down forward. Go forward. You're so slow. Easily among the finest food mushrooms there are. Nice, nice. What are the things, truffles that they always talk about using for the truly luxurious meals? Add truffles, which are, I think, mushrooms, right? When I used to watch Food Network all the time, they would use truffles for stuff. Also among the easier to spot and differentiate from others. Okay. Alright, so that will be fuel, and then we'll have to put in the compacted coal, so let's get that set up. Compacted coal. This is going to be interesting, because we're going to do... Let's do it the way we did the other things, because I don't want to mess with... Trying to make this fit perfectly. So we're going to go this into there. What we're going to do is we're going to set up all these first. There. We'll just do the manifold method because it's quick and dirty and fast. Quick and dirty, fast, dirty. We'll be using lots of compacted coal with this build. So we might eventually want to unplug God. We're gonna place a splitter here. Unplug some of my coal generators that are using this compacted coal. Splitter. There. This guy into there. And splitter. Into there. And then splitter. There. I'm sure with me rushing this build, nothing could possibly go wrong. I'm certainly not missing some super basic important thing by rushing this build. Trying to get it done as quickly as possible. Alright, so that's the turbo fuel all plugged in. Okay, what else do I need? Have I plugged in the water to these guys? Plugged in the water. I haven't plugged in the polymer resin going from the going into these guys. So polymer resin. So 2 should be supplying 1. So this guy and this guy should be supplying this guy. Go down here so we can figure this out. Kind of like this. We'll want a merger here. How will I place a merger? This will be a little funky if I go like... do this so I can place a merger. No, that's not going to work, is it? Not a good way to place floating mergers, I don't think. Actually, can I... maybe I can place a merger just connected to this. Merger. No, can't do that. Okay. I want to elevate this. I don't know... can I elevate it with a conveyor pole? Can I put a merger on top of a conveyor pole? I think I had to do this last time where I had to put... ugh, this is annoying. I want it to be halfway between here. Maybe a little... I didn't even get the alignment right. Okay, let me place foundations. Truffles are in a tier of their own when it comes to both price and prestige, but they're a bit too intense to eat as a major part of a meal, even if you did have access to endless amounts. Okay, cool. One of those things I don't know about being whatever the opposite of a foodie is, and also not having the money to do something like that. So good to know. So now I can make this straight. No matter what belt I use, as long as it goes here. And lets me do a merger right in the middle. Okay. Is that going the direction I want it to do? It should. So, Mark 3 belt from here into here. There into there. Beautiful. That was way more work than it should have been to get that done, but that's fine. I'll have to do a similar thing for the other guy. And that's going to go down into there, so we do... okay, that's not going to work. Conveyor belt too steep. Okay. do that. We'll just turn this guy. This is going to be a little... Again, quick and dirty, all my builds today. There. There into there, okay. And then we got to do that one more time. And figure out from where to where. Prestige comes with scarcity. If truffles were as common as flycaps, they would be considered a staple cupboard ingredient. Cool. For this one, let me just make sure you want residual the polymer resin. Yep, that's what we're setting up here. Polymer resin. Oh god, we're right at the dirt, right at the sand area here, so we gotta merge these two guys. Okay, maybe it'll be easier if I do this. Just go here. Here, get rid of that. These tubes will be in the way. Okay, that should be fine. Is this right at the edge? And here. What the hell is that doing on 3? That's not supposed to be there. Logistics. Mirabelle Mark 3. How the hell did that happen? Okay. Okay, so that's going the right direction. We get a merger. Make sure that this will go in. Giggity. There. Beautiful. Get rid of all this extra crap that we had to do to make that work. Okay. And then we have that go into... Where's that trying to go? Over to here. Okay. The hell? That's not what I wanted you to do. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, we're almost there. So that will be the polymer resin. I think we've already plugged in the water. I think I plug in stuff. I think I get everything powered, and I think this is ready to go. Should be a nice GG cookie time if this works. All this building is just to get more plastic and power. Correct. I know, it's a freaking crazy ass build. But yeah, that's the goal of all this stuff. I think everything's plugged in. Let me verify before I plug in and add power. This guy is not going to be working yet, so... Because I don't have the fuel for the oil for it, but... Alright, so... Oil in. That out. That out. I think I'm just going to plug in and see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so you are already powered. You are not powered, okay. So. And I'm going to not power this one because it's not got oil. I haven't told it what it's making it either, so, but... Cool. Okay. So you're making stuff. I need to power these guys too. That one's already powered, okay. So I can go to like here. There. There. Okay, you're making stuff. I don't have my plastic going anywhere. Let me set that up real quick. Yeah, it should be fine. It's that one. Not gonna work, is it? Okay. God. There's not a lot of room down here. What is this? Is this going somewhere? What are you? There a thing coming out of the ground over here? Yes, there is a thing coming out of the ground. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to do something like this. Go out to here. We'll set up a merger. We'll change the placement of this guy. Actually, what I'd love to do is I'd love to set up the merger where plugs right directly in, but we're not going to worry about trying to make that happen. This is probably not going to work, is it? Nope. But if I do this, it might go into there. There we go. And then this will go into there. Nope. But this might work. Nope. Okay. This into this will work. And the out is this way, and we want this to go back to our base, so I just need to merge it with the other plastic, which is where? Over here somewhere. We're going to have this go through the floor because I don't care. Okay, that's a residual resin, so we need the plastic. Let's plug into merge to plastic, which is over here. This plastic, this is rubber. Plastic is here. Great, so I can just merge right onto here. Again, I know this is not a clean build, and I could definitely be doing this better, but I just want to get it at least to a place where it's working, and then next time we can refine it if we need to. This is under the platforms. Everything under the platforms is a free-for-all. That's right. Spaghetti Town. Under the platform is where Spaghetti Town is. Under the platform is Spaghetti Town. Alright, so that is the places, that's where plastic can go. Okay. It's like sweeping everything under the rug, you know? So you're building stuff. Good. You're going half thing because you're not getting both your stuff, both the polymer resin. This one should be going like close to 100%. Yes, good. Polymer resin, and now we need the fuel. We need to see if the fuel's going where it's supposed to go. I didn't power these guys. How did I power these guys before? Right here. Okay, so to this guy, so it'll be in between. There. And then in between these two guys. What I haven't done is get this fuel plugged into the turbo fuel plugged in, but that'll be pretty easy because we just plug it into the line that's already there because we saw that it had the capacity. All right. We now have turbo fuel. Beautiful. So the last thing we should do, let me make sure all these are doing their thing. Nice. Very nice. If I plug these guys into the turbo fuel going upstairs, that's GG cookie time for this build. Now, can I do a manifold thing here? I kind of have already done a manifold thing, so I'm going to continue that manifold thing, which is where I do this and plug this into this. Yeah, that'll do, pig. That'll do. You're gonna go, Cruel Angel? All right, my friend. Well, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great night, and we'll see you next time, my friend. Have a good one. Beautiful. Manifold output. And before Artie says GG cookie time, the breaker trips. No. Sounds about like what would happen, yeah. Now, the issue with what we have here is I'm not actually providing enough oil. So not all of these are running at 100%. So next time we play, the last thing I might do to finish this build is actually get one extra oil line to supply for that refinery that's making one fuel thing for the extra the refinery that's doing fuel plus plastic. Okay, can I please plug in here? Thank you. Gotta keep it separated. Ding, 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 ding. That is GG cookie time. Now that I got all this, I'm gonna plug in my other generators, though. This will be the last thing we do. Plug in the generators. And these are all running sideways, so I think I don't need a pump or anything. That looks good. A lot of turbo fuel. Let's go, just connect that one pipe that we set up top earlier that we didn't plug in. Because now this will get a lot of those generators actually going. GG raisin time. No, no. So I think if I plug this in, let me also get a pump here. Pump that way as well. Okay. So that should pump this turbo fuel. So much spaghetti making you hungry. Oatmeal raisin cookie are the best. By best, if by best you mean worst, then correct. Alrighty. So again, we're not creating enough turbo fuel quite for all of these yet, I think. And I didn't perfectly math out how many of these generators we need. I kind of just went by doubling. I don't know exactly how many are here, but we should have, as these things spin up, oh my god. Look at that power. Oh, that's over 8K. Yeah, you can see it spiking up and down as the turbo fuel is not quite enough for every generator. But that's a lot of power. Getting close to double what we are using currently. You can see the production and capacity kind of spiking up and down because we don't quite have enough oil for all this. But what's nice is we have a nice big buffer of power, and next time we play, we'll try to balance, get the numbers, make sure we have everything set up there. So 8 gigawatts of power, man. That's a lot of power, .gif. So that's a great place to stop. We got lots of power. We got lots of good stuff done today. We got all our trains sending stuff to us. We use those resources to kind of, you know, help some of our builds that we're not getting enough resources. We now have a lot of raw materials to do some more. I'm hoping we have enough raw materials to do the rest of the automation that's left in the game. That's kind of the goal, is that the train is bringing us enough raw resources that we can get everything else we need automated for the rest of this playthrough. Now to go for the gigawatts. That's right. So my friends, I'm going to call it there. So thank y'all so much for watching. If there's anybody new, hit the follow like Ukraine, USA here. Hit the follow if you did have a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed the Satisfactory. Had a lot of fun today. We'll play some more Satisfactory next Tuesday. Reminder that tomorrow's going to be a short stream, probably only about 4 hours. We can play some auction not included. But I'm going to leave early for a gig. And then tomorrow night will be Mr. Shogi 3000's resuming of the Here on the Waste tabletop RPG that he has created that I'm a part of over on his stream. So I hope y'all will come join for that if you're around and enjoy tabletop RPG fun and shenanigans. Sunday we'll play some more auction not included, then FTL on Monday. So hope y'all have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you, have a great weekend, and I'm gonna call that a GG cookie time. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Y'all rock. Quick 6 worth of ads. I can never thank you enough for all the bits, follows, subs, and all that great stuff. Y'all rock. See you later, my friends. Have a great night. That's the wrong screen.